Manipur reports 1 COVID-19 related death and 144 new COVID-19 confirmed cases in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 78.61%. Cookies held 27th observance of Kuki Black Day or Sahanit Ni for veteran killed during Naga Kuki conflict between 1993 to 97. And COVID-19 tally in India bridges 47 lakh mark with 94,372 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 78,586. Kurumjari, good evening. You are watching Sunday Primetime English Bulletin on Impact News. And I'm Victoria Rajkumari with you. In the next 30 minutes, I'll be taking you through the day's latest updates from across the state and the world. First up, confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 7,875, of which 1,638 are active cases and recoveries are 6,191. Death toll has reached 46. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, in the past 24 hours, 86-year-old coronavirus-affected man from Churachandpur district died at RIMS, while 144 people have tested positive for COVID-19, out of which 133 persons are from general population and 11 are personnel of Central Armed Police Force. Infected persons from the general population are 63 from Imphal West District, 23 from Imphal East, 22 from Thoubal, 10 from Bishnupur District, 12 from Churachandpur, 2 from Kangpokpi, 10 from Bishnupur and 1 from Kokching. They are being shifted to COVID care facilities and necessary measures are underway. While in the past 24 hours, 89 people were discharged after recovery. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 78.61%. Chairman of Indian Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch Dr. Y. Mohan condemned the act of intimidating their members during an awareness program on COVID-19 held at Sagolban Thangjam Leirak Community Hall. Sagolban Semgat Sagatpa Apunba Naharollup along with PTI, IRCS, IMA, AHPI and IRCS MSB organized the awareness program. He also said that IRCS MSB have been carrying out awareness programs on COVID-19 in various parts of the state.
Sagolban Thangjam Leirakta awareness program ama changjarubani aina hek yaudoba minute amagi mamangda Imphal West Red Cross ki vice president oiba KS Jadu bana wangangi da mi Thangjam Leirakki lampak si da mi moi mari manga yu ngausan na leiramaga changa aga Imphal West ki vice president oiba sigi gala paire hebam tajai asiam nungai tabak thodok ni laikai na budi chingthokre hai aina thamjaningi bana khoina satlisi praja gi kanadaba club sing na hairakpai satpani Sagolban Gumba Manipur gi ahanba Delhi da Union Minister Puthokiba Chief Minister Puthokiba siumba 0 mile da leiba mina Red Cross ki awareness program people lakpa mida misbehave tawradi akhoi matung da program atai da chatningaroi ninghanagani amahna tawbidanaba si praja sing da thamjabani.
27th observance of Kuki Black Day or Sahanit Ni was held today to mourn and pray for over 1,000 Kukis who died during Naga Kuki conflict between 1993 to 97. The event was held at KIC Complex, Tuibong in Churachandpur due to prevailing COVID-19 situation. Leaders and representatives of Kuki community, KIC Frontal Organization and other organizations attended the event. The observance was started with a gun salute by the Kuki Chief Association followed by 1-minute silent prayer as a mark of respect to the departed souls. Attendees also paid floral tributes at the monolith on the occasion.
We have been denied justice, as you must be knowing. 1992 to 1997, there was a very one of the bloodiest in the history of modern India, a genocide We are not celebrating, we are observing this every year, not as a sign of hostility towards any community or any organization, but as per our traditional practices. All the thousands who have died, they have not been given justice.
Deputy Speaker Kam Mayang Imphal MLA Kongkham Ravindra said he is making all-out efforts to improve government schools in Mayang Imphal. He added renovation of infrastructure for N. Tomcho Higher Secondary School is also underway. He was speaking to media at the felicitation of position holders of the constituency in the recently held Class 10 and 12 examinations. Cash awards and laptops were handed over to rankers at the event organized by Academy Incentive Award Committee. Speaking further, K. Robindro appealed teachers to strive to make each student an outstanding one. Altogether, 103 students, including Wangamlon RAJKUMARI, who bagged 23rd position in the recently held Class 10 exam, were felicitated on the occasion. All Manipur Progressive Farmers Association AMFPFA appealed Airport Authority to compensate loss of farmers whose illegally cultivated paddies on around 600 acres of land inside Bir Tikendrajit International Airport complex were destroyed. Press release from AMPFA also appealed government to take up necessary measures to save agricultural land. Secretary of Communist Party of India, CPI Kokching District, E. Sarachandra, along with Agricultural Department, distributed sprinkler sets to selected farmers from various areas of Hyanglam today. Speaking at the event held at Hyanglam today, Sarachandra said the main livelihood of the villages in the constituency is agriculture. He added the sprinkler sets were distributed to ease the inconveniences faced by the farmers while watering the fields. Second phase of the distribution will be held in near future. More ICP Bypass Road Committee condemned the order by Technopole DC asking to disassemble structures near More ICP Bypass Road latest by September 25th. Speaking during a press meet held at Community Hall of Sejang Veng, Committee Chairman Holpao Baite said houses made by villages along Bypass Road are not for sale but to live in. He added the committee has submitted a memorandum to Technopole DC mentioning the ones of villages on September 7th. He warned of intense agitation starting September 21st if agreements are not brought between the two parties latest by September 20th.
Zanaba Amadana Mana order hit the tokpasi, Ikui Janing de Maramdi Ikuina Jumsi, Junangagi Sabanate, Karbagi Sabanate, Panangagi Sabane, Ikuina Yumsi, Sitakloy Habisunate, Namsi Piro Habisunate, Disi Sabga, Ikui Mapuga, Aduga, Lamgi Mapuga, Zanava Ama, Purakadi, Ikui Dum Yagani.
Khadi and Village Industries Board and Multi-Purpose Development Organization jointly organized one-day workshop cum demonstration program at Yumnam Huidrom Awang Laikai today. The program was held on the theme Women Empowerment for Rural Development. Speaking at the event, Chairman of Khadi and Village Industries, L. Radhakishore, appealed entrepreneurs to avail the benefits provided by the Indian government under different schemes to make oneself self-reliant. Candle and agarbatti making training program was also held on the occasion. Lilong Haurebi Makhalaika Youth strongly condemned the unfortunate incident which occurred on the night of September 11th at Lilong Haurebi Makhalaika, Lilong in Thoubal district. President of the youth, Daulat Khan, inquired why ex-MLA Abdul Nasir, who has also served as MLA of the constituency twice, took extra security with him on his visit at different parts of the constituency. He also asked if the people of the constituency have wronged anything and why did he terrify the people using extra security. He also appealed the Home Department to make clarifications regarding the matter.
Miyamgi mihut ama oina lambi thong matau karamna phagadan gadagi haina hona bagi mahutta urala nada ahen ba security puduna chatlaga khanna chaina ba thokna ba sinkhiba thawong adu lilo makha lekai gi yut chingna kandiam tawi constitution na piba norms ta vote khomba adu amadi yai aduga violence yauna praja gi shakti munna ba hotna ba dilan gani samjaba praja singda aranba prachar tawduna miyambu lan uhanna ba hotna ba amadi akubara niti tawduna oida padaba mayama ma haijindona miyambu lanna lamjing bidanaba haijari.
NIPCO held low-key celebration of 20th Foundation Day at its office in Keshampad today. Speaking to media, NIPCO President T.H. Manihar said the Indian and state government should take up necessary measures to make Naga peace talk, which is likely to conclude soon, not to affect the territorial integrity of the state. He also urged authorities concerned to postpone upcoming by-election in the state. UCM President Sunil Karam, NIPCO advisor N.G. Deva and others attended the event. General Secretary, Home of Universal Friendship Organization UFO said annual floral tribute paying ceremony of this year to late forefathers will be held at Shrine of Haipok Ningthau at Haipok Ching on September 16. Press release from UFO appealed people to maintain COVID-19 SOPs on the day. National Eligibility cum Entrance Test NEET 2020 was held all over the country today for admission to the undergraduate medical courses. Around 16 lakh students registered for the medical entrance exam conducted by National Test Agency. The entrance exam was also held at different centers for Manipur amid strict COVID-19 precautions. Students were made to maintain physical distancing, wear face masks, use hand sanitizers and hand gloves. Only one student was allotted on the bench and the benches maintained a safe distance. But parents and guardians of the students were seen standing in groups outside the exam centers, even though there were police personnel outside the centers.
Handaki COVID ki SOP nga ga koina exam je sinba matam da koi gi number 1 challenge ya koi da room invigilator koi gi engage to ba wa adagi koi gi room gi arrangement da moina hana leramba ko ka ba da ngang try thui da gi hena phaman ba ya da aduna adugum ba da koi ba choba challenge mo oi angang sing moi COVID ki advisory da pirak pa angang sing da koina provide to ga ba adagi frisking gi team gi si mayam si gi manage to da choba koi da kaino ba di oi do challenge ma hai tare angang sing da koina loina functionary kuding mak da koina sanitizer hand glove adagi koi face mask loina provide to koi gi room ngak ta da sin ba da koina manageable oi ba se kar wa ba da gi koina choba big hall season nei hall ani season ari achoba hall ani koi hoji puna season nei je room 22 rooms aduga hall da home season.
Nongjai Muhammad Ali Akram Shah, who has bagged All India ranking 188 in the Civil Services Examination 2019 conducted by Union Public Services Commission, interacted with civil service aspirants of the state virtually today. He gave tips, suggestions and answered many queries asked by the aspirants on how to crack the prestigious examination during the 1.5 hours interaction session. Ibemhal IAS, a premier coaching institute in Manipur for civil service aspirants, organized the event at its Thangwaiban Center by abiding COVID-19 related SOPs. Director of Ibemhal IAS, Laikhuram Bobocha, felicitated Nongjai with a humble gift on the occasion and wished him all the best for all his future endeavors. Members of All Assam Manipuri Students Union has met with Chief Secretary of Assam. Press release from AAMSU said the union has submitted a memorandum demanding to allow Manipuri diasporas in Assam to appear competitive exams conducted under Assam government in Manipuri language. It's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be back with the details after the break. Keep watching Impact News.
American Oncology Institute na Babina Specialty Hospital ga Kutsam Narga South Asia gi khwaidagi anogba laying amasung faraba cancer care Northeast da tha asigi tang taramari da hangduk charagani. American Oncology Institute Babina Specialty Hospital Sajiwa Jail Road Habaisoi Imphal. American Oncology Institute na Babina Specialty Hospital ga Kutsam Narga South Asia gi khwaidagi anogba laying amasung faraba cancer care Northeast da tha asigi tang taramari da hangduk charagani. American Oncology Institute Babina Specialty Hospital Sajiwa Jail Road Habaisoi Imphal.
Banthoibi Group presents Banthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, has completed its 15 years of service, having 13 branches including Guwahati. Provides subsidized home loan under PMAYCLS's Housing for All by 2022 mission. Banthoibi Microfin deals in microfinance. Banthoibi Nidhi Limited provides home loans against fixed deposit and properties. Banthoibi Construction, booking is going on for flats, villas, row house. For more details, kindly contact Banthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies, Uripoktoramba
Welcome back. You're watching Sunday Primetime English Bulletin on Impact News. COVID-19 tally in India breached 47 lakhs with 94,372 infections reported in the last 24 hours. While over 47 lakh people were recovered, and recovery rate of coronavirus patients in the country stands at 77.88%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, active COVID-19 cases in the country have crossed 9,73,000. Maharashtra has the highest number of active cases of above 2,80,000. Meanwhile, the Indian Council of Medical Research said that over 10 lakh tests were conducted in the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 2,89 lakh people, and 9,25,265 people have died, and recoveries are above 2,08 lakh. USA is on the top with more than 25,29,000 active cases, followed by India and Brazil. Now updates on coronavirus cases in Northeast region. Among the Northeast states, novel coronavirus has affected Assam the most. The state totally confirmed COVID-19 cases have crossed 1,40,000, out of which 29,100 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh confirmed COVID-19 cases have crossed 5,900, out of which 1,700 are active cases. Nagaland's confirmed COVID-19 cases have crossed 5,000, out of which 1,200 are active cases. Tripura's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 18,920, out of which 7,600 are active cases. There are 591 active cases of COVID-19 in Mizoram, 540 in Sikkim, and 1,560 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya. Clinical trials of COVID-19 vaccines being developed by AstraZeneca and Oxford University have resumed in the United Kingdom after a brief safety pause. The trials resumed after the medicine's health regulatory authorities confirmed that the trials were safe. The human trials resumed days after a pause had been announced in the trials after an adverse reaction in one of the participants. AstraZeneca and the Oxford University confirmed that independent investigations concluded that the trials were safe to restart. AstraZeneca said that all trial investigators and participants will be with the relevant information, and this will be disclosed on global clinical registries according to the clinical trial and regulatory standards. According to the Oxford University scientists, of the hundreds of potential COVID-19 vaccines in development, 6 are in the final stage of testing, known as Phase 3 clinical trials. Chairman of Indian Red Cross Society Manipur State Unit, Dr. Y. Mohan said crowded places in the state including marketplaces at Mayang Imphal, Utiwa Lilong and Paubitok reportedly failed to abide by COVID-19 SOP. He added people not only fail to maintain physical and social distancing norms but also fail to wear face masks. He asserted that such might lead to widespread of COVID-19 leading to casualties. He appealed to leaders of clubs, organizations and communities to spread awareness to people regarding COVID-19.
Manipur mafam khuding chatna awareness campaign chapasida mari mangara uzare lamben gi mataida injang lapi nga na singba yon ba matamda marks amata upte 90% hen upte aina thamjaning budi government na thame SOP si amata ngakpi dire ana yaradi amutang haibi redi si phagadra in khalle adu natradi yam nungaite yam toina sandola kani misi mina yam yawr matam sida SOP singak na bo ai hahenjaningi.
Monsoon session of Parliament will be held from September 14 to October 1st for 18 days amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Parliament members, relevant staffs and those who will be entering Parliament has started going through COVID-19 reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction, in short RT-PCR test. Social distancing norms will be strictly maintained during the session. Parliament members will sit at audience gallery in the House during the proceeding. On the first day of the session, Lok Sabha proceeding will be held from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. and on other days it will be from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. There will be no question hour for the session. However, submitted questions will be tabled at the House. A period of half an hour will be marked for 0 hour. Prior to the session, meeting of Lok Sabha Business Advisory Committee was held, led by Speaker of Lok Sabha Om Birla along with floor leaders. Leaders of various NPP units has submitted letters to NPP National President Conrad K. Sangma against appointment of Fishery Minister N. Kayashi as NPP Manipur Interim President. Leaders of NPP Churachandpur District, Ukhrul District and Hills Unit submitted the letters condemning the act. All Manipur Muslim Development Committee termed the news on media, stating that the committee has joined as an constituent organization to the recently formed United Pangal Council as unfortunate. In a video released by the committee, President of the committee, Mohammad Sahid Ahmad, condemned spread of false news by United Pangal Council. He added, All Manipur Muslim Development Committee has its own constitution and it is a constituent body of All Manipur Muslim Organization Coordinating Committee, in short AMUKOK. He warned of legal action if United Pangal Council failed to clarify within 48 hours.
All Manipur Muslim Development Committee asi amokuki uji constituent body amokoina leibani sazu uji phana uji ai vice president loina thong pujari bani masida United Pangal Council na kanagi wakhalon da kanagi thoin sinda asumba AMDC bu asumba pakchila pase masi pungni funi bangi koi manungda masi athu matamda mediagi thongda amasung sengdor kadabani sengdor tab taragadi ain koi bas sapsa bai koi masi thengna na sem sadun lei.
A combined team of Thoubal District Police Commando and Nongpok Sekmai Police Station arrested 2 persons in possession with 84 carton boxes of international cigarette which was brought illegally in 2 Tata tipper at around 1 p.m. today. The miscreants are 38-year-old Yangambam Naresh, son of Y. Ibotombi from Leirongthel Mamang Laikai, and 29-year-old Merey Mayum Kherei Udin, son of Merey Mayum Zalal Udin from Lilong Nungai Kuno. 73,200 packets of Gudan Garam, an Indonesian cigarette, and 23 carton box of Dunhill, which is a London Limited, were seized from 2 Tata tipper on its way to Yaripok Mayai Laikai. The 2 miscreants, along with the seized items, were handed over to the SP of Palel Custom Preventive Force. Country liquors seized by Singjumai police from various areas under Singjumai police station during their anti-drug drive were set ablaze at Kakwa Bazaar today at around 11:30 p.m. this morning. Mera Paivis of Kakwa, Laifrakpam Laikai and OC of Singjumai police station were also present on the occasion. A team of Bishnupur District Police Commando arrested a man in possession with 480 stripes of SP tablets from Malom at around 5 p.m. yesterday. The miscreant is 30-year-old Mohammad Rajauddin Khan, son of Mohammad Islamuddin from Lilong, Awang Laikai. 10,560 SP capsules and a Maruti 800 were also recovered from him. It was further handed over to Nambol Police Station for further investigation. Now the sports news. Old Manipur Football Association extended financial aid of 10,000 rupees to ailing AFCB licensee Wangkhairakpam Samjai today. He has been undergoing kidney treatment at Sijir Hospital since the end of 2019. AMFA General Secretary L. Jyoti Moiroy, Vice President H. Megachandra, Treasurer H. Chetan and members of the association handed over the monetary aid to W. Samjai. It may be mentioned that W. Samjai from Achandigai, Awang Laikai grew up as a football player and was also a state Class 1 referee. He also served as the coach for different state and national football teams. Social worker Toijam Lokendro, alias Abungcha, also extended financial aid of 10,000 rupees to ailing AFCB licensee Wangkhairakpam Samjai today. Kennedy Sapam and Tekcham Ranjita Devi from Manipur have been called for the selection of FIFA Referee 2021. FIFA fitness test will be held under the aegis of All India Football Federation at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Chennai on October 10th. Australia won by 19 runs in the first ODI match played against England. England won the toss and chose fielding first in the match played in England without any spectators. In the first batting, Australia took 294 runs in the given 50 overs with 9 wickets. Glenn Maxwell, Mitchell Marsh and Marcus Stoinis took 77, 73 and 43 runs respectively in the inning, and bowler of England Mark Wood and Jofra Archer took 3 wickets each. In the second batting, England took 275 runs in the given 50 overs with 9 wickets. Sam Billing and Johnny Bairstow took 118 and 84 runs respectively. And Australia's bowler Adam Zampa and Joe Hazlewood took 4 and Australia's bowler Joe Hazlewood was given the man of the match title. The second ODI match between the two countries will be played tonight. Osaka Naomi of Japan bagged the championship title of a US Open Tennis Championship for the second time. In the women's singles final of the 140th US Tennis Championship played at the hard court of Billie Jean King Tennis Center, New York, under United States Tennis Association, Osaka Naomi beat Victoria Azarenka of Belarus by 1-6, 6-3 and 6-3. In the first men's singles semi-final, Alexandra Zverev of Germany beat Pablo Carreno Busta of Spain by 3-6, 2-6, 6-3, 6-4 and 6-3. And in the second semi-final match, Dominic Thiem of Austria beat Daniil Medvedev of Russia by 6-2, 7-6, 9-7 and 7-6, 7-5 and entered the finals. And before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur reports 1 COVID-19 related death and 144 new COVID-19 confirmed cases in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 78.61%. Cookies held 27th observance of Cookie Black Day or Sahanit Ni for veteran killed during Naga Cookie conflict between 1993 to 97. And COVID-19 tally in India breaches 47 lakh mark with 94,372 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 78,586. That's all we have for today. Thanks for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. For more news updates, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, good night.
American on